All right, welcome back. So, that armor you have found, who wants to identify it?
I do.
All right, do you have identify?
Yes.
All right. This is a +1 set of magical plate armor. Furthermore, while wearing this armor, and if your current hit points are less than your total maximum, so if you have if you're at half health or lower, you gain a bonus to all saving throws of +1, and you gain a surge of energy. One moment. You are immune to stunned, paralyzed, or frightened while at half health or lower.
That's sick.
Ooh.
It is the armor of the bloodied.
Immune to what?
Stunned, paralyzed, and frightened.
Is Barry 5 gonna put that armor on in front of this guy?
With the hole right there,
He's
too.
just paralyzed.
Yeah, that's exactly what Barry's gonna do.
So,
Nice.
Barry's gonna just fucking shishi.
you take, I believe it's 5 minutes to place it on. And as you put it on, you've got this one hole right over the heart. What do you want to do about that?
I'm gonna manufacture a plate to put behind it.
I think you're just going to cast mending.
No. I don't have mending right now.
Oh,
I have mending. And I'm a smith.
Do you want to hit mending?
Mr. and Mrs.
Would you like
You
me
wanna
to
mend
mend
it?
that for you?
Do you want to sprinkle?
Yeah, let me
Would you
touch
like
it
to
real
fix
quick.
this hole?
All right.
For a minute, I mend it.
In front of this man, the hole closes as you put on his armor, and he's still got a stake in his fucking chest.
So he's observant, right?
He's watching this happen. You've just ganked
Yeah.
this man's armor
yeah.
and put it on.
Barry stole that shit.
Zato, have you? Let's say in our downtime, you've like filled out a whole bunch of cards with our.
Oh, with the...
Oh, so you gotta get thrown out.
So it's like it's the camera shot where it's like I lean right in front of the camera in front of him, and then I just fucking wedge a 10 of hearts into his mouth, and then I pull out a 10 of cards and I throw it
Whoop.
into the skull so it sticks. Or that's a
Nice.
jack of hearts.
Yeah.
So he's got a 10 of hearts in his mouth and a jack of
With the
hearts.
star hammer
He's
on
stuck
it.
Stuck in his
skull.
shit, yeah.
Oh my god. In the next 10,000 years when another adventure party comes in here, they just find a 10 of... That's canon. Hang on, I gotta roll it and write that down.
Hell yeah.
Should update your stats, bro. +1 armor? That is
Yeah.
Wait, did you have what is plate? 18?
Plate is 18 with +1, so that takes your AC to 19. You get no benefit from Dex, but...
Oh, I don't get an additional benefit from the armor because that would take me to 20.
the armor gives you a base of
+1.
19.
Right.
So it's 18 + 1.
Which is what I had.
But you also get the additional
You get the
bonus.
Because no, because I also have
Oh, this is Battlemaster shit?
yeah, I also have enhanced defense.
Oh, okay. So you
So
have the
my
fighting style
infusion-
defense?
Yeah, because
So,
of my,
yeah, so that takes
my
you to
off
20.
arm, so it takes me to 20.
Nice.
Right.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's not 21.
And then you have all the. You should write them down if you. got
Yeah, I did.
He
I
wrote
did.
all that down.
Nice.
And I can send
When
you
I'm
the
at
link.
half health, I'm immune to stun, paralyze, and
Frightened.
frightened.
And you get a plus.
I should
one
spell that
on
out
all-
because frigid is not a word.
Frigid is a word, but it's not the correct one.
Yeah. And then you get +1s on all saving throws, correct?
Yep.
Only at half health though.
It didn't end up working for him, but you know.
It's basically exactly the same as the fighter.
Oh no shit.
Yes. It's kind of sick.
All right. So that's that.
All right.
You guys want to drag this guy back to the dwarves and then continue exploring?
Yeah.
Sure.
Can we? Do you guys want to do anything with the dwarves or? I was gonna say we could loop back because this is probably a track that we're gonna go on, but never mind. Sorry.
Probably not. Let's just drop him off.
All right. I'm not gonna move you guys over there to do that. Let's.
The dwarves all go, not me, and then we leave them.
The dwarves make a funny noise, and then you guys place a vampire with a stake in front of him, and the guy that you rescued visibly recoils as he sees the guy who assaulted him.
Oh, That's
tough.
some tough trauma. He's got to talk about that in group.
I'm gonna open this door.
He's gonna talk about that in group. Fuck.
All right. Gonna open the door.
All right. This leads you to a dining room. The dining hall is dusty and completely disused. Because, as you all pretty much well know, vampires don't eat food.
Right.
I'm moving.
This was installed before he turned into a vampire, quite clearly.
I'm gonna peep down here. I would like to
All
check
right.
for traps because this room looks.
Go ahead and roll to open this door. This door in particular takes a 25 to open.
Can I use the wand of secrets?
Yes. All right.
Can I tell it's a different door?
Yes.
Oh, Springle, you mind giving me a little bit of a boost on that?
And guidance.
Thank you.
Guidance.
Thank
Double
you.
guidance.
Oh, thank God for that.
It's done. It's over 20.
Damn. Well, you said it was a 25.
You still have guidance.
You said it was a 25.
It's a 25 to open this door.
That would be a fucking shit. 17 plus 5.
It's 23.
Oh, and you had a 2
Plus.
on here. It was a 2. Unless it was a 5.
I think it was a 5.
Okay. It was either a 2 or a 5. Either way, it's 25 or
28.
more.
Okay, you got 25
Sorry,
or more?
yeah,
Then
yeah. Okay.
You
I
pop
fucked
the
that. My
lock.
bad.
And you said you wanted to check for traps?
I'd like to check for traps.
Whatever.
I still have guidance.
Shit.
That is 24 for perception.
24. There is no trap on the door.
Okay. What about the room itself?
You open the door?
Yeah.
All right. When you open the door, a shrill noise emanates from the room. But you now go ahead and make the perception for inside the room.
Yep.
Still have guidance.
Still guidance. Yep. Still guidance for a while. Thank God for that. That's going to be a only. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's 13.
13. All right. With a 13, you see no traps. There are 4 chests in the room plus a statue of the guy with the sword.
Okay. I'm going to.
We're all entering this room.
Yeah. You want to all go in with me?
Yes.
Okay. Let me check out that statue. Is there anything weird about the statue? Is it looking at something, or is it just
It's
a regular?
exactly the
I'm
same
gonna
as
check
the other
these
two
chests.
now. You need to check the chests.
Natural 1.
The natural one, these look very inviting. You should touch them.
I'm gonna check the chests for traps.
You
while he
already
touches
did.
them. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna touch him.
Which one?
I'm gonna touch the one right here on the right.
All right, you walk over, you touch
Hold
it,
on.
and
Do
then
you
you
guys
start
want
to
me in?
unlatch it.
Well,
no,
I'm-
we're
I'm-
all in the room.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all in the room. I fucking natural 1, I'm fucking opening one.
All right, you start to unlatch it, and you're like, "Fuck this lock." You're fiddling with a lock. It's still locked. You haven't done anything with that yet.
If only we had a
I-
cleric with detect magic.
I mean, I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
I now think better of it. All right, when you cast Detect Magic, there is no magic.
As long as I don't
There's
open
no
it,
magic.
like
Also,
I'm not happy
your
about
wand
it.
of secrets does go off, and it points at this one and lets you know that that chest is not like the other chests. He doesn't tell you what it is. It just tells you something's weird.
I have this feeling that this chest right here is different from the other ones.
Ooh.
That's the extent of my knowledge on the subject. So don't ask me any more goddamn questions.
That's a good hunch. That's it. Also, I'm sorry about the vampire guy.
It's fine.
Even though it was super embarrassing, you can like.
It
So,
was
I
super
got
weird
my
that you got
imagination.
housed by that dude. But
Barry wants to stop fucking with his chest and focus on the chest that Zato's got.
okay, what are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna lockpick it.
You're gonna lockpick it.
What is that?
I can't see it. I don't know.
No, what's the check? Dexterity?
You have danger sense, correct?
Yes.
What does that do for you? You
It's
can't
just
be
like if I
surprised.
see it, I get advantage on saving throws.
All right, you go to pick the lock, and as soon as your hand touches the lock, a pseudopod reaches out and grabs hold of you, And then one's gonna try and grab you, and one's gonna try to grab Jock. You're gonna make with disadvantage the athletics
Dex
check.
or athletics?
You don't have to. You get advantage because of the danger sense, and you roll normally. And you can use acrobatics.
21.
21. You're good.
12.
You are actually good.
Wow.
No.
13.
And you are also good. So the pseudopods reach out, and the thing's mouth opens, teeth erupt. It's a mimic. Roll initiative.
Nice.
17.
13.
23.
Not one.
17, 13,
It's 4.
15 for the mimic, and a natural 1 for sprinkle. All right. Jacques, you're up first.
Not it.
I'm gonna step in, so I have flanking with Mr. Zato, and then I'm going to hit it with a booming blade. Boom! Oh, we got double 13s. That's the second time I've gotten that for a total of
You're lucky number.
23.
All right, that hits.
Yeah. What am I fucking doing?
You said two 13s for a total of.
No, it's 2 separate rolls of 13.
Yeah, I rolled with advantage, and they both were 13, which is the second time that's happened to me. About a nickel for every time I rolled a double 13. I had
that
2
math
nickels,
is
which
not
isn't a lot of money, but it's strange it's happened twice.
That math is truly mathing, isn't it?
5, 12,
So what about?
17, 20, 21, plus 9 for 30 damage. And it is sheath and sonic energy.
I'm not just constantly.
Okay, it lost its
I'm
reactions.
kind of sad I can't play
Cool.
for a week.
Colossus reactions.
All right.
And I'm going to just step back over here.
All right, Zato.
Is this a construct?
It is not. It's a monstrosity.
Alright. I'm going to whack it with my hammer. I'm going to go ahead and use Reckless Attack. Okay, I just rolled the same thing.
What did you get?
So that would be a 10. Yeah. So I'm going to do it again with Reckless. A 21.
All of these have been
Bonk.
Way Weapon Master, by the way. I didn't say it, but we talked about it.
We've talked about it. I
So
know.
21, that hits.
Kabonk.
So 22.
This one. Do you mind if I just make this one abbreviated?
Sure.
Yeah. Zato takes the hammer in both hands, just thing like dents in, and you see the thing change out of its like chest shape to sort of the purplish flesh and go.
Hell yeah.
As he just goes straight down the middle and leaves a nice big dent in the top of it.
Good instinct, Zato. That one was different.
Felt it. My bones.
You can turn around and take the chest behind me.
All right.
I'll lockpick this one. Lockpick stats one.
Can I just break a chest open without?
Oh yeah, you can just
Yeah, I'm just gonna break.
make
this
an
one.
attack on one of them.
I'm gonna make an attack on this
32.
chest.
32.
I got a nat 20.
Okay, yeah, that one's open.
17.
Still open. All right.
And
And
14
to hit.
to hit the chest.
Thankfully, it has an AC of 10, so you're good. But I was like 14. Like,
I have
shit,
to roll
dude.
damage, or can I just break?
Yeah, it's my man.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
You're trying to hit a lock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Smash that lock.
Well, I'm going to go up to the Mimic then, since they each got their own chest.
Fuck.
I'm going to reach inside.
You
Just
reach
defile the
inside the mimic, and you actually grasp hold of something sort of pointy but round.
And I pull it out.
All right, you pull out an exact replica of the helmet the man was wearing. All right. The rest of you open up the chests, and it is a horde of gold inside all of these chests. It is all of the accumulated wealth of the pirates and the vampire lord.
Finally get fucking money. Let's go.
This is a total of 2,351 gold.
I'm drooling, just drooling over the fucking.
2,351 gold.
Yes.
Nice.
That's gonna be split several ways. But
All right.
Yeah, we gotta figure that out.
Well, I'll take
Later.
1,000.
I'll take 1,000. All right. If you would, or can you identify, or do you need to identify
You
the
can
helmet?
identify.
I can identify.
All right. As a ritual, you identify the helmet. This is Hell-forged armor. This helmet, when attuned, it emits that red sort of flowing effect that was around him. If you are hit while wearing this helmet, you cast Hellish Rebuke as a reaction without the use of a spell slot.
Does it still use your reaction?
It does.
Okay.
But it can do this 6 times per day. Additionally, if you deal fire damage while wearing this helmet, you deal an additional 1d6 fire damage. While wearing this, you are resistant to fire damage.
I don't need that.
oh yeah.
I already have resistance.
Maybe we should
I'm
get
immune.
our
I don't even have resistance. I'm immune to that.
yeah.
I mean, you could still wear it, just
Someone
fucking bob.
Someone else should wear that.
Maybe our frontliners in a fight against a demon should wear it.
Yeah.
It was a D8 when you deal fire damage.
An additional 1d6 while. So it can cast Hellish Rebuke 6 times per day.
I'm assuming the D6 doesn't apply to Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, it does.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Anytime you deal fire with an attack, you deal an additional 1d6.
That's kind of crazy though with the hammer.
Yeah. Goes in the hammer.
I mean,
Maybe you just throw it over to him if we have to fight.
Yeah.
Him.
yeah, if you gotta fight a demon, you guys can literally like
I
an
did just
hour
pick up another two-handed sword as well, so I could we can.
We can
fuck
switch
around
off
with
if you
this,
learn
yeah.
to cast spells.
That's also kind of sick.
Zap.
Barry launches a hammer at his head. He doesn't see it timing. And the fucking head knocks him out.
Puts it on while he's jumping.
No, I'm just talking about like you give him the helmet before so he can get resistance to fire,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he doesn't
yeah.
get completely crushed by a Baylor.
There you go.
It's pretty sick.
That is sick.
That's a cool.
Yeah.
It's a cool helmet. That is a legendary helmet you guys would not have found if you didn't explore.
So that guy did not use that. It was
Oh.
a replica of his.
So it's an exact copy. He was wearing one that did that. You guys fucking broke it. This is the copy you guys get.
So he just didn't use Hellish Rebuke.
He did not use Hellish
Did he
Rebuke
use fire?
because he only gets one reaction per round until it hits his turn. So he used it on the opportunity attack on you, and then otherwise he was just simply using other things.
Well, that's sick.
Yeah.
I think
It wasn't worth using that versus fucking your day up and healing.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna check this room.
Also, if he'd gotten to do that every single round, that would have been bullshit.
Dirty 20 for the lock.
For where are you at?
Okay.
Okay. Let's scoot you all down.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the bottom? Oh, good. You hit the lock. It's a 15. What did you get? Dirty 20?
20.
All right, you walk in. This is a very well-furnished bedroom. 4-poster bed, queen, with a chair in the room in the cut corner, because of course there is. For anyone who got that joke, I'm so sorry.
Every hotel got the cup chair.
Every hotel got the or as I like to call it, the sneako chair. Again, if you got that joke, I'm so sorry.
Is there anything else in the room?
No, it's just that.
Are these doors or is that just like a weird step?
That is a wall.
A wall. Okay.
Wand of Secrets would reveal that wall from earlier that I forgot to tell you about. My
Okay.
apologies. So yeah, you know that is a hidden wall. I'm getting a message from a guy in the sky.
Okay. Is there do I see like a button? Is there like a...
Everybody can make perception checks.
10.
10, 8,
20.
20.
7.
All right, with the 20 on the bottom of the cuck chair, there is a small button. I'm
Santo, check the bottom of that cuck chair.
I press it.
Alright, you press the bottom of it, and a small object. No, I can't. The doors slide open, leading into the library
Nice.
of the dungeon. and a weirdly steaming bathtub. Like it is continuously steaming, and the water is roiling like boiling hot.
Does this count as running water?
Oh fuck, it does. Because it would be circulating because of the heat. Yeah. Oh no.
I'll be right back.
And then you bring him back in. As you heft him over, God's eyes are darting as you know, like he sees the tub and he knows what's about to happen.
I go, you look like you could use a shower, Stinky. And
You take the guy and you dip him in acid. The water turns into acid. And it like spins and roils. His blood mixes with it, and then his skeleton pops up until it is nothing but ash, and then returns to normal water that is continuously roiling.
Cool.
Hey, nobody go take a bath.
And I get in the bath.
You hop in, it's just normal water, you get a jacuzzi effect.
I'm gonna Joe Rogan that shit. I'm gonna put a bunch of ice in there.
Gamer girl bathwater. I'm sorry. I don't know what's gotten into me.
I like to check the room.
Alright, the rest of you make perception checks.
Investigate the room.
17.
Nice.
20.
20. 9.
18.
You're still kind of focused on the fact that
Yeah.
man's skull popped up like a bleached skeleton and then disappeared.
Yeah.
The rest of you look amongst the shelves and you find history. Ooh, excuse me. Histories and things about the pirates, the ships they had taken. These guys sailed approximately 1,000 years ago and hid out here, spending most of their days now as a legend that their ship would come and take a ship every now and again, take their treasure, and then disappear without a trace. You would figure out that is because they lived in the Witchlight, so they would appear to other people as though they had come at completely different times. And then you also find the history of the vampire Montaron. He was a count originally from Brawl, and he had gotten his own territory out in wild space, was then disgraced and later accused of a terrible murder. While it has never been determined whether he actually committed the murder or not, it is known that he would go on to commit many more murders, and it was a prodigious fighter and had at some point sold his soul to a devil for magical powers.
Cool.
And now, death by jacuzzi.
Death by hot tub. Oof. What a terrible way to go for
Hey,
such
man. Talk about
a horrible villain.
Just desserts right there. All right. Well, that's two notorious pirate crews that we've taken down.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Get absolutely
Now, if only you could tell something.
I know. I'm gonna go check out this room. If anybody wants to check out other things, by the way, I'm just hitting room by room.
All right.
I'm just grabbing your pocket the whole time. Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna let y'all know once you guys have explored most of the dungeon,
Okay.
there isn't anything really left.
Yeah, we did
Yeah.
kind of run down this tunnel and.
You
What
guys,
about this guy?
you skipped all these really interesting rooms from earlier in this random hall. So like, it's
Yeah.
kind of you're just exploring the rooms that were there before.
Can you drag this over that way?
That is
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
am
yeah.
doing. Yeah. So
Can I just go ahead and detect magic and see if there's anything worth a shit?
yeah, as you detected, you disrupted the original teleportation circle, so that those magical runes have become inert because that's what it was linked to.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what allowed him to teleport and travel around very quickly. When you look in this room, it is literally just a statue with an altar of this guy.
What a fucking.
It is clear that sacrifices have been made in that room. When you look in this, all of these still have their jail cells. This is where you would hold spawn before he would turn them, or he would let them become vampires.
Gotcha. Vampires.
Pirates?
Vampires.
Vampirates.
Female vampires.
Vampires?
Vampires.
Like
And
ESS?
this room is just again another library with nautical charts, but you guys already have nautical charts of which space.
All right, I guess we're exploring the caverns now, huh?
All right, when you go back into the caverns, as soon as you walk out into them,
What about the Is this in?
Ignore that. That doesn't exist.
Okay.
All right.
That was literally my question.
Yeah. Sometimes maps are imperfect.
There you go.
This map is actually fucking fantastic, so I'm kidding about that. Yeah, go up there.
There's no way he could be that powerful.
Are you telling me he's figured out a level beyond? His cock is 9 inches?
I got a funny story about that. Story
Oh, no.
on deployment, but we'll do it off camera. All right. All right.
This is why this. Jesus fucking Christ.
Go away!
I like that the reaction was Jesus fucking Christ man, from the chat.
No, please
And
let me
she
hear
needs
this
to hear
story.
the story.
No,
You'll hear it from your husband.
You
when
you
he
will
gets home.
100% hear it
It's-
as a bedtime story
Yeah,
now.
It's somewhat vulgar and it's
Oh, so
it's
you'll
not
love
that big
it.
of a story.
It's gonna be great.
It's a very
All
mediocre
right,
story.
so you
All right.
guys begin checking the caverns. Everybody make perception checks as you walk around.
Nat
There we
20.
go. That's
Nice.
fucking about 24.
24.
Finally.
7.
7. Zato.
8.
Put the fucking phone down.
Perception.
Perception check, buddy.
8.
Never mind, I should have just let you stare at the
Yeah, I
phone.
was playing the role. I was playing the role.
By the way, I don't actually get bothered by it. I just thought it was a funny joke.
I do. I find it very rude.
But
Yeah, asshole. What the
to
fuck?
Tui, you don't hear it, but the rest of them hear the chittering noises still coming from those holes. There are more Ankegs, and if you disturb them, they may attack you again.
Cool. Let's disturb them.
Are they fucking 3 miles ahead of us for real?
Yeah. You guys with
Like
this?
Which are you guys going that way, or are you gonna go wrap back around?
Should we explore?
I just
or
wanted to see what was
push?
down this way.
Yeah.
There is no further map that way.
There's a wall.
As you guys go into the tunnels, you see they extend for miles.
There's a sign there that says Chewy's eggs.
you guys see the tunnel going down, and you see a red wall that says "in progress."
Yeah. Just the battlefield voice of like, "What the fuck you doing, soldier? Turn the fuck around!
Return to the battlefield.
Yeah, return to the battlefield." There you go.
So it's probably nothing this way.
There's nothing that way.
Alright.
Yeah, that's the edge of the map was.
We're gonna
So-
go that way.
Yeah. All right.
Here there be dragons.
Make stealth checks if you don't want to disturb the Ankegs.
Nat 20.
Let's go.
15.
This is Zach Towers.
17.
Shit.
10.
17.
That is enough, you guys.
Oh
Let
my
me
God.
let me
Let's
roll
go.
perception. Yeah, you're good.
I wanna- what's- you guys wanna-
This, as you come upon it, I'm not gonna have you roll for anything. Just you walk in. This was a spare antechamber made for the vampire. If he had been able to escape you, he could have regenerated here as well.
Oh. Well, he's fucking.
But it was
Deceased?
it had been carved some time
Cooked,
ago, but
boy.
is completely disused.
What about in here? Can I check that? Is that a thing?
That's it. That's
Okay.
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
All right, you guys find steps leading back up. They are naturally carved, but it looks like a small waterfall over years had carved this by coming and falling down and making so. Each of them is kind of rounded at the edge. It's a natural rock formation. It leads up and may be able to lead you all out.
Perception.
Go for it. What do you want to
21.
perceive?
Does it take me out?
Oh, you have to walk up.
Well, you stare up at it and go, might.
With a 21.
With a 21, it looks
might.
like it looks like it probably does.
All right.
And there's still running water there, which is why the vampires never went up to Doc's chamber. Is that what you're saying?
My
Or
man,
that?
my man, stop revealing every last thing that I say. God damn.
Here we go. Door out, fellas.
All right. So you go back and get the dwarves, and you're gonna head up this.
Mhm.
As you head up, one of the big fissures is above it, and you guys will need some method of ascending through the fissure to get all the way out. You either try to climb out using it, or
Rope trick.
the rope trick. So he casts the 20 feet, climbs up, and then he's able to do that
60
repeatedly. 60 feet.
Yeah.
So basically you climb up the 60 feet, cast rope trick, and then you'd have to climb again.
Correct.
That means nobody else can use it to get out.
Right.
Okay. Well, Barry's got a way out, but what about the rest of you?
Okay,
Levitate. Hold on to me.
I'm gonna use levitate, and because we have a whole party, I'm gonna use the how do you pronounce it? Pytots? The
What?
shit you fucking anchor.
Pythons or pitons?
Pitons. Thank you.
It's like the things like when there's
When you're climbing pythons.
Yeah.
to
Oh,
climb up.
pythons.
They're anchor pipes.
Pythons.
Pythons, that's
Thank
it.
you. Sorry.
No one knows how to say that word.
oh pitones. Pitons.
I'm gonna use
Like
my
pitones.
They're French. They're
Yeah.
pythons.
Pitones.
They're
I'm
French.
gonna use my
they're
pitons.
I am not a professional climber. I just need everyone to know this.
Piton.
But yes.
Yeah.
Thunk.
I'm gonna use a combination of pitons and rope.
Sacre flou. Sacre flou.
We can all
Python.
use rope trick, by the way.
I thought rope trip you just like climbed up and went into like a hidden. It's like a different version of Lehman's tiny hut.
No, so you can climb up, and then there's a platform that exists,
And then he can cast
and
it
then you
again.
can cast it again.
Oh.
But how
Climb
big is the
up.
platform?
It does not say. The platform does not say.
Then it's
How
probably
many people
only
can
big
hold?
enough to be on to have one person standing on it.
Okay.
It's all good. We got the
Fine.
baton.
Read
Unless
us rope
it
check.
says.
It just says
Then we
the
don't
extra
need it.
dimensional space can be reached by climbing to the top of the rope.
Uh-huh.
The space can hold as many as 8 medium or smaller creatures.
Never
It's an,
mind,
it's an
yeah.
extra dimensional
So there it
space.
is.
Oh,
though.
never mind. If
Yeah.
it can hold
So,
8 people,
eight-
then 8 of y'all
8
could have
people.
climbed out.
You
using
go out of the material plane.
Correct.
It is an extra. You are not existing within the cavern anymore.
Right.
that. Wait.
So you can't keep climbing up at it because it's like going into a bag of holding,
hang on.
so people
No.
don't fuck you up.
You touch a rope that is 60 feet long. One of the rope rises into the air until the rope hangs perpendicular to the ground. At the upper end of the rope, an invisible entrance opens into extra dimensional space until the spell ends. The extra dimensional space can be reached by climbing to the top of the rope. The space can hold as many as 8 medium or smaller creatures.
This is
dimension.
Lehman's
Okay.
tiny hut,
Okay.
basically.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a
Extra
way that you
dimensional
can
space.
rest with your party.
Yeah,
So-
you can infinitely climb.
Well, no.
No.
Because as soon as the spell ends, everybody drops out. So you can infinitely climb because you would drop out and you'd know to grab the next rope, right? You would know. Everybody else can't grab the same rope at the bottom, going, "Fuck." So, one person can infinitely climb with it. Not everybody can.
How many people can hold on to another person in a chain using levitate?
Right.
How many pythons do we have?
Is there a weight limit to levitate?
Hang on. These are a lot of questions coming at me real
Need to know
fast.
What's your
right
social
now.
security number?
Yeah.
5'9". Don't you dare write that shit down.
I have 2.
If I was not lying. Alright, one creature or object of your choice begins to rise vertically up to 20 feet and remains suspended for the duration. You can levitate up to 500 pounds. You can change the target's altitude by 20 feet in either direction on your turn. If you are the target, you move up and down. Otherwise, so up to 500 pounds of people can hang on to you in a daisy chain as you levitate up the cavern.
That's like 3 adventurers with gear.
Yeah, but they're
If
dwarves
that.
and gnomes, so they're tiny.
But they're dense and they all have
They all have
mining
gear.
equipment.
So you can take 3. You can take 3.
Oh wait, I still have fly, don't I? Yeah, because
Yeah,
you're
but
taking
that's-
multiple long rests.
What if I just levitate and then I just flip flop with pythons and rope? Because how far up do we have to climb?
A mile.
All right.
Is it 1 mile? The stairs only let us up like a flight?
No, hang on.
Ah.
You guys got to go 75 feet.
Okay,
Oh.
yeah. So I'm just going to.
I didn't establish that.
I have
That's my
100 feet of rope and a bunch of pythons. I'm going to just
bad.
make
Using a
rope.
combination of rope trick and levitate, you set up a rope ladder to climb everybody out. How's that work?
That works.
There we go.
Do you understand what I'm saying about rope trick? Is so
Yes.
we can all rest without being attacked. is what that
It'll
is.
do a short rest because it
Right,
lasts for
until
1
I
hour.
cast it again, then you're saying we would fall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And only. Oh,
Mm.
So
It's
there you
just
go.
so we can get out of danger, rest up for a little bit, and like a dungeon where it's like you can't take short rests.
Right.
is what
But yeah,
that is.
so I also laugh that none of us thought of the obvious. Just use an athletics check to climb up the
Yeah.
fucking wall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Can I cast jump?
It's all right. We are out of it. You guys are back in Dr. Duck's lair, and as you climb out into the greenish sunlight, you all stand and you see your ship finally. And the dwarves and gnomes all look around and go, lads, where do we put the ship?
Is there? I would like to, on our way out, I'd like to make one last sweep of Dr. Doc's lair.
Okay. Go ahead.
Fucking natural one.
With a natural one, you have found everything you're gonna find.
Tight. Perfect.
You do remember to grab all of the alchemical gear that like all of the Olympics and stuff, so that you can make potions with.
Okay.
Remember to add that to the ship.
I'm gonna fucking yeah. I'm gonna disassemble like on Palworld. I'm just gonna crush down this table, and I'm gonna carry all the materials to the ship.
Dude, now we got an alchemist station in the ship, dude. Our home base is looking.
Yes.
All right.
Fire.
Text.
I can text his social security number to you. Darling. No.
We'll do it. We'll read it out on stream.
Please do. What's the worst that could happen?
I will do
Your credit score goes down a little bit.
a lot of it. Although if you guys want my student loans, you're welcome.
I don't.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
If anyone can open a credit card account in your name, you're doing good.
Unfortunately, you probably could. Please don't.
As a matter of fact, how did you do that? Because I need one too.
I'll tell you how to get one.
All right, so we're back on the ship.
First, go to Navy Federal. But you guys climb back up onto the ship. Let me get that map for you guys.
I'm gonna ask Red, since if he and Barry 5, since here I'll just roll over you. I got a bit of a job for you if you're so inclined.
Always ready, baby.
I appreciate that. So I have this, and I hold up my charged rapier, and I have this, and I hold up a vorpal short sword, which isn't a slashing weapon, but we're gonna go with it. And I go, can you?
Fuse the two.
You're way ahead of me.
You're telling me to take magic
Yeah.
and take separate levels of magic
Mm-hmm.
to create a singular weapon.
Yeah. That red guy said he was pretty nifty with this kind of stuff, so maybe he can help you out.
If you can't do it, just say you can't do it.
No.
If you're a pussy, just say you're a pussy.
I focus up my glasses.
This is gonna take about 2 weeks of travel time.
I tighten my red beret.
You turn your
Is it a snapback or is it a snapback or is it a buckle?
What's the fucking arm wrestling movie with Sylvester Stallone?
Oh,
Over the top.
Over the top.
Over the top.
You turn your fucking cat
Yeah.
backwards.
He hits him with a dollar store ash ketchup.
I turn the beret backwards and I say, I'm gonna work on all I can for you. I take it down to the alchemist table that we just fucking stole from Dr. Doc's.
And you go,
And I sit there, yeah, exactly. And I sit there and go, ain't no way this is happening.
what the fuck is that? This guy is no way.
I'll figure it out.
God damn. Alright. Fuck.
It's him and Red just like concerned.
Don't give me anything easy to do or anything.
Yeah, something never done in D&D. It's not even in the rulebook.
Bullshit.
I'm sure.
So we're
Never.
crafting. We're doing it. We're making it
You're
happen.
gonna try and learn
Alright.
how to craft.
I'm back to my regular saber until they
Why
can,
is this? Ugh.
they can.
Why is it?
Yeah, why are there
multiple
like
lines?
double lines? That's weird.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's only on the ship though.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's the planking, guys. The decking. It's just wood. It's
Sure.
just good wood.
Whatever, dude.
They just got
'Cause
a
we're not
bunch of
having
different
combat.
Yeah, 'cause it's not in
designs.
space.
Whatever.
It's not in the
It
space.
doesn't have combat right now, so it's fine.
Oh.
All right.
I need
Did
to
the
let-
boys get back to their ship, or are we
Uh,
just taking them to brawl?
You're on y'all's ship currently. They don't know where their ship is.
Okay.
But I need to. I'm going to give a non sequitur. My wife just texted me. I love you, bitch. I ain't never gonna stop loving you, bitch.
Nice. All right. We'll use the maps and then their rough estimate of where they mine through to like kind of triangulate their ship's position on the other side of the planet. And
You begin circling the planet. Who's driving?
Barry 5.
I'm not driving. I'm working on your sword.
Well, that's gonna be like for the. I meant that for the trip. This is like an. That was my
Go ahead.
after.
Go ahead and drive.
Yeah. I'm gonna take that book of the
Yes.
locations of Witchlight with the advantage on navigating Witchlight over to the captain's seat and just place it there with a sticky note that says use this while in Witchlight.
Nice.
I go Orin. Not pilot. I'm with advantage, I suppose.
Oh, Orin.
So I'm gonna go 15 on survival
Why did you roll survival?
because I think like in order for him to keep the sword, it's for him to survive throughout the craft.
No, gentlemen, don't roll shit until the team asks you to.
Hi, man. It's an Arcana check.
Fuck. All right, so then it's 14.
Okay.
Your Arcana is less than your survival?
Yes.
So you.
That's why I picked survival.
How?
Your
you-
intelligence is higher than your wisdom.
Also, did you not get. He doesn't have proficiency in Arcana.
No. Yeah, because I don't
also,
have proficiency.
you have proficiency in Smith's tools, so you add your proficiency.
Which is 2. 3.
3. So that is
14
instead
plus
17.
a 17.
17.
You begin drawing out plans on how to do this and estimating a length of time. This is going to take you a total of.
My man. My man. What game you playing?
We're
dude?
figuring it out. We're figuring it
You're
out.
just rolling dice in this one. It's going to take you 3 weeks in order to craft this.
Okay.
3 weeks of downtime in order to fully do it. Yes.
Does he have one of those weapons in the meantime?
I have my regular
Just
saber.
regular.
Okay.
I have a non-magic. I'm back to non-magical weapons.
For the moment, with advantage, roll to sort of circumnavigate the planet to try and find their ship.
What? I don't have any more bardic inspiration.
You got the other thing. Fuck it. Whatever.
Guidance.
Oh, yes. We're not in combat. It doesn't matter. I'm not a dick.
Also guidance.
14.
And then I go back up onto the deck where I always am.
All right,
In the
cool.
captain's chamber.
Anyone who's on the deck, roll me a perception check. Woo.
You got a 14 for me for Arcana
Yes.
because I have proficiency in shit.
Not 20.
Let's go!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zato standing on the front of the deck, not remembering what he needs to do. That is a weird looking mountain. You see the asteroid with a bunch of pock marks in it, and then 2 giant glowing engines on the back, and you go.
Hell yeah.
And he's able to
Fucking
spot it
dwarfs
for
out
you
of my
guys to
fucking
park
shit.
next to it.
I'm driving, but it's off the side, and I decided to do the thing where you cut one engine and turn the other, so you go that direction. And then I remember that these don't fucking work. I'm like, God damn it! And I turned the wheel.
We have got to make those work
Yeah.
at some point. Alright. But you guys make the turn and you land next to it. All of the dwarves and gnomes disembark and they get into their ship except Red. Red wants to stay on y'all's ship. We will discuss that when the player is back.
Yeah.
Go to the poop deck.
Go to the poop deck.
Well, you go to down below
Always.
with him because he's
Always
got-
gotta be
Never
scrubbing
mind.
this poop
Go to
deck.
that poop deck.
Always scrubbing me poop deck.
Did you get? Would I don't know about Red Ship, but would he be helping him on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That will be a
Would
thing.
we also
before
let-
they
yeah.
get.
Would we
Yeah.
let him stay?
For now, I have to fight him.
Or would it be
to
like,
determine
hey,
if he
everyone
can
get off
stay.
the ship and he just kind of hides and then we find him later
I'm
on?
gonna kill him.
Well,
Do these guys? Did they want an escort to brawl?
like a prostitute?
So this is a scene I need to do when the player of Orin is here.
Okay.
I'm gonna explain it.
Sure.
So
Well, he saw Zavik in the thing. on brawl.
Orin is going to ride with them back when Orin
The
is
other
leaving.
guys.
Yeah.
So we're not going to brawl.
Unless y'all want to go to Brawl. If you
Okay,
want
We
to go to
should
Brawl.
I thought it was
we
like
should go to Brawl.
we were going to Brawl to
We
kill.
should go
I
to
saw
Brawl.
Zavik.
We should go to Brawl.
Okay,
So
so
we
we
have
all
that Fey guy with us.
like Faye or no? Sorry.
No, the guy from Fey Room.
Oh,
Is he with
yeah.
us or with them?
Oh,
So we can be with
he
them.
was with them. He was gonna go
Okay.
with them, and they were gonna drop him off. Yeah.
We got like a $9 million bounty on this ship and its crew.
Right.
So Brawl's
We should
tricky.
We should go to Brawl.
Well,
We're gonna be. It's gonna be open season on the Starhammer on Brawl.
yeah, like we have bounties.
But we have large Luigi in our pocket.
We don't have large Luigi in pocket. We have not completed his contract. We're just dudes to him.
Hey, he likes y'all fair
He
enough,
does like
but-
us.
Yeah.
He does like
But
us.
like-
But we still have not
Yeah.
found the book
And then there's
for it.
all the red
Also,
masks,
it wasn't a contract.
which
we
I'm
had.
going to be
You're-
pushing
favor.
that
It
relationship.
was a
having
contract.
that
I thought it was
much
like a
money.
hey, could you find this book for me?
It
It's
was a
from-
contract because he's gonna pay y'all for it.
Okay.
But the other thing is, large Luigi, while he does like y'all and would do y'all a favor, stopping the guards from attacking you is not. Luigi's not coming out in the street and just starts disintegrating bitches for you. That's not the level he's at.
Did
Yeah.
you want to take us
Oh,
to
he's
Brawl
not.
for our thing or no? Or is that anywhere?
That is up to y'all if you want to try that.
Uh,
You have to come up with the idea there.
okay. We'd
So
be
we're
fine with
not
anywhere we
going to
lay
Brawl.
our heads, we can do that.
Yes.
So we're not going to Brawl.
No.
I don't think so because the DM said they're going to Brawl and we're not. So.
It's
Okay.
okay if y'all want to go to Brawl. I am not saying no. I have warned y'all of the consequences of that action.
There's 6 crewmen plus.
Do we know that
2
Orange slipped off
that's
with
se-
them?
That's 7 million.
Do we know
That's
that
what
right now?
That's why there's
That's
a,
why I'm
a
saying.
scene I need to do
Okay.
with
Well, I
that
thought it was
guy,
mission first.
with him
We had to
talking to
go.
your character and going, hey,
That's what I thought.
here's what I
Yeah, I
need
guess
to do to help you kind of thing.
Okay.
And I don't have that player currently, so
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
run that scene.
That's it. Somebody
Okay.
call Tim.
Oh, get him on here.
Is Tim in the chat?
Probably
Okay.
not.
All right. So to suspend the story thing, we will not conclude the Steel Fang thing on Brawl as of yet.
As of right now,
Okay.
let's go with
Eberron, got it.
let's go with
We should not even satellite to Brawl,
there's a
if that's the case.
We should stay away from all civilized space,
100%.
and then we're gonna get attacked in uncivilized space.
Right.
no.
Right.
Civilized space is going toe to toe with the local police department, which has an infinite resources of
Right.
guys that are just gonna. It's fighting Somerville Police Department. You're
Right.
just gonna keep getting. They're gonna keep spawning in. Yeah.
Continuously.
It's
Right,
playing
right.
Cyberpunk 2077 before the
So-
patch when they just quantum entangle behind you.
Yeah. Max Hack is just gonna keep sending ships.
God, that was the funniest shit when it was not patched. And I would just be running and I would do some crime and then there'd be like 10 guys behind me.
Yeah.
Like, how did you get there?
Yeah.
You were not
All
there.
right. So we're gonna shoot off to. We're gonna take the scenic route to Eberron, then, guys.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Let's do it.
We got a mind flare to kill, and we got a bomb we got to recover before more shit gets lit
I
up.
will say, you can head towards Emerald. Like, don't stop there. But it's been several weeks.
Mm-hmm.
There is no way Zillium is still on planet.
Okay. But we got to find a way of finding.
My
We still
wife
find traces of
might
it.
be able to track him down though.
Yeah.
To Brawl.
Tomorrow!
Brawl is the only place you could be.
What
Really?
Zillium could
It-
be?
There's a whole
Yeah.
universe.
What are you
out
talking about?
Zillium would never go to Bro. Zillium is
He's a
wanted,
wanted
on
pirate.
Brawl.
I'm fucking Zavik Thorn.
Oh,
God
Zav-
damn
How
it.
do you keep
Zavik-
fucking
I-
that
It's
up?
another Z.
I have
another Z.
That's an X, but
I'm
okay.
not playing footsie with.
I
I'm
keep
sorry.
fucking that up.
It's X, but it's a.
It's you. It was like someone's touching toes with daddy right now.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
Woo!
All right, well, let's get the hell out of Witchlight.
Sorry.
Zillium.
Zillium is gone and far away.
All right. I'm gonna check the copy of the journal that I gave to Sprinkle. Is there any other hideaways that Zillium would
Alright.
have?
You begin looking through it. Go ahead and make me another perception check or an investigation if you want.
While he's doing that, I would like to investigate the spell book that I found.
All right. The incomplete spellbook has several spells within it.
25. That's fine.
All right.
21.
21. What did you roll?
19.
No, I meant what skill?
Investigation.
Beautiful. All right. As you read through the book, you find something that you didn't expect.
What did you roll? I don't know.
I don't know what skill I used. But no. Sorry. Whew. A lot of laughter in this session. But so, as you look through the book, you find something you never expected to see before. Something of Zillium reminiscing on his time before being a mind flayer. Zillium recounts having a wife and a family. You also find out that this wife and family was on the astral plane. There are only 4 races that are completely native to the astral. Astral elves, Githyanki, Githzerai, and Gith, the hippo people. So Zillium must have been one of those 4, and that means he probably has a hideout somewhere on the astral.
Okay.
Alright. Day 21. There are a lot of completed wizard spells in the book itself, but this is not a standard book. It's a book of shadows. It's a warlock's book. So it has, it will have a random number of spells in it that I will have to roll and then look on a table to get you all of them. I don't have them prepared.
Okay.
All right. I relay that information to the fellows about he's probably somewhere in the astral sea where I don't know.
Can I cast these at any time?
So you'd be either able to learn them or another player might be able to.
Okay.
Do you guys want to hit Eberron and figure out where he went from there, or go to the astral
Just rip out
sea
a page and
and
use it like a spell scroll to cast
see
it.
if-
Do we know how to navigate the astral sea? Shit seems big as fuck.
Yeah.
You have to find portals to get into it, and then you have to figure out where in it you need to be.
I mean,
Yeah. Either way, I think we need to stop somewhere to get supplies first. We've just been flying
Yeah.
for weeks at this point.
All right, this is a fun one. Everybody roll history.
Guidance.
good call.
16.
16.
Flat 10.
Flat 10.
12.
12.
$11.
11. Zato, surprisingly,
It's a lot of math for
surprising
nothing.
everyone again, you know of an old mercenary's cache on the way from Rock of Brawl that would be used to resupply if you were weeks out on a deep mission. And you mark the location on the map.
Guys, I got something. I don't know why I'm thinking about this place, but I have this place in mind. I'm just gonna go ahead and mark it on your little nerd map, alright? You guys take us there.
It'll
You
take
are mercenary?
about 2 weeks of travel for you guys to get to the cache location.
Sounds good.
It's 14 days, boys. Nothing. You know what I mean? It's not that long.
All right.
Right there.
Long rest. Everybody gets their
Everybody
shit back.
long
Everybody
rest.
gets their shit back.
Thank
Woo!
Yeah, can we do that?
Alright.
Sick. All right. So we head there. We're flying.
Yep.
Somebody roleplay. I have to use the restroom.
It's just Zato on the bridge of the ship.
Where is the poop deck? Is it on the butt of the ship?
The poop deck is, I believe, just the top of the, like,
Just the deck?
that lower deck between the forward and the aft.
So it's where people poop?
I wouldn't.
I don't understand why it's called a poop deck.
You know what? This is great.
Just harmonize.
Alright, sword is formed.
You got one more week.
Right back at it.
Okay, it is, the name originates from the French word for stern, le poupe, which is Latin, from the Latin pupis. I'm not kidding, it's Puppis, pupis.
Le poop.
Thus, the poop deck is technically the stern
Yeah.
deck, which in sailing ships usually the elevated roof of the stern after cabin. So it's actually the
It's right
back.
here.
Um,
Or is it right here?
The dumper.
simply known as the poop cabin, or simply the poop.
Alright, so it's the butt of the ship.
It's the butt of the ship, but it is le poop deck.
I need you off the dookie deck immediately.
Poopies. I'm sorry, Poopies is gonna kill me.
For Pete.
Position yourself aptly on the dookie deck.
I can't believe the Latins would do this to us.
Yeah, they pulled a fast one on us.
How dare they make this word thousands of years before they knew English would be a thing.
What was all a joke to us? Yeah.
Schwab the poop deck. God.
Missed some lore, dude.
Y'all bring me to tears sometimes in this fucking room. Alright, you guys head out of Witchlight. As you guys are flying, those rays of maddening light begin to hit the deck once again. Is everyone under deck except Sprinkle?
I'm always on deck.
Always on deck? Is anyone else still on deck?
No.
No?
Oh, also no.
Okay. Sprinkle.
Tink, tink,
Thank you.
tink, tink, tink.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
12.
Okay. Sprinkle. Dude, that crown appears and you see Sprinkle on the top of the deck trying to get in as you guys have the doors locked. No! About a minute later. Woo! Woo! I love the idea that Sprinkle's just exposing himself to the madness so he can watch for any terrible things, but every once in a while, just losing his fucking mind up there. Alright. After 3 days, y'all are able to exit Witchlight. When you get outside, your sense of time returns to you all. You look at the clocks, and you had only been in Witchlight for about a week.
Nice.
But it felt to some of you as though you had been there for months.
Okay. How much time did it feel like for Jock? Because I was under the effect.
Yeah, like you were there for months.
Okay.
How did it feel for Barry working on Jock's sword?
You have been hammering for years and nothing's happening. It's really frustrating, and then all of a sudden you realize it's a week.
Okay.
Well, actually,
I
like
was hoping it was going to be backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, huh, weird.
Yeah, it's finished all of a sudden. Thank God.
Huh, wow. Why did this take so long?
All right.
Alright. But as you travel through space, you guys are all avoiding the shipping lanes. Anytime you see a shipping lane, right now you see Astral Elven ships on patrol. They are clearly out hunting. And they're hunting in areas they are not typical to frequent. Deep space, way out of the way, and you even see galleons kitted for war. None of them have a full complement of cannons anymore, because they learned from the last time that happened.
Yeah.
Though several of them will have cannons aboard.
We are not okay with the Astral Elves, correct?
No.
No.
Okay.
They're-
We
they're-
killed about 150 of them like a week ago. Would Jock know if, with them pushing out this aggressively all over Wild Space, would that piss off other seats of power in Wild Space?
Absolutely. Other people are like, this is
Like the
power
Githyanki?
grab.
Yeah.
This is definitely the only people you can think of that are really going to have any effect, like this is something that they can push back against, is the Illithid Collective.
Okay.
And if you guys remember anything about the Illithids, hang on.
Tentacles.
Let me crack open my book here.
And I'm still waiting on word from the Red Corsairs.
Wouldn't the Githyanki be
Would I-
mad about them fucking... forget it. I don't even know.
The Githyanki do not care about much other than Illithids.
Okay.
That is their eternal enemy. Oh.
Yeah. So I'm still waiting on word from the Red Corsair commander. Would I assume that the Red Corsair would just like flip the switch and go straight into like guerrilla warfighting against them since they attacked?
They are definitely going to hide, and they're
Okay.
going to move spots and not tell people outside of them.
Yeah.
Basically. All right. So, the spaceborne illithids have a significant presence in wild space with their own colonies and navies. They're unlike their terrestrial cousins, who they consider to be backward and primitive. They engage in trade. Despite being known for keeping slaves as well as their dietary need for brains, the Mind Flayers nurture cordial relations with most other spacefaring folk, except the Githyanki. They also tend to cultivate a less threatening reputation by seeing as consuming brains of lesser non-sentient creatures or kobolds or goblins. Yeah, big ol' rudeness right there on the kobolds and goblins. Fuck, dude. Just be like, they're primitives. Eat their brains.
Yeah, don't the kobold, goblins, and orcs, don't they have a big sway over wild space because they kind of won the second Unhuman War?
Yeah, they do. There are a lot of them, but they're still seen as lesser by a lot of people because space racism. But yeah, that's really fucked up now that I'm reading it. Holy fuck. But yeah, they try to keep a good working relationship with any of the cultures. Obviously, they are opposed by the Astral Elves, who do not do slavery.
Mm-hmm. Just false flags and soft genocide.
Oh, well, that's not all of them.
Yeah.
That's oh man, I can't make that
You
joke.
gotta crack a few worlds to make an omelet.
You should. I'm making the mother of all omelets here, Jack. Scott, does anyone played Metal Gear Rising Revengeance? Fuck.
No.
Damn, you guys aren't that level of nerd yet. It's okay.
I would have guessed you played it.
I'll correct you. Alright, so yeah, the Illithids are definitely getting spicy about it, and the Red Corsairs would be going to ground. They're going to try to avoid open conflict because they're just pirates.
Mm-hmm.
Them fighting a full navy, they will lose.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. Red Corsair track history against Astral Elves.
Right now, doing pretty good, but
Literally, it's literally Taliban versus America. Anyhow.
numbers-wise, they aren't going to do great in open warfare.
No, not open. All right, off we go to the mercenary stronghold.
All right.
Rest spot.
Once you're out of wild space, everybody give me perception checks. Or not out of wild space, out of witchlight.
21.
25? 6. There's the Zato we know.
Mm-hmm.
8.
Natural one.
Natural 1, alright.
I don't see shit.
Jacques, you realize as you're plotting the course, you're gonna have to change it up. Because now, if you fly straight courses, you're very likely to run into somebody who's looking for you.
All right. Yeah.
So, from now on, when you're traveling, ships will be looking for the Starhammer, and if they find them, you will be put into a chase situation to try to lose them.
All right. Well, I'll pad the time of the trip because Orin can make food. So add whatever amount of time. to
Orin's
kind
not
of-
with us.
Yeah, Warren's not here.
Oh, Orin's not here. Do we have somebody that can create food and water? Can Ray create food? Red create food and water? Whatever.
We don't know.
I don't know how much food do we have.
You guys have enough to make the trip.
Okay. So yeah, pad on the time.
I could.
You
He
can do
could
that?
learn it. He could switch out
Okay.
I
spells.
can change it.
All right.
I
So
can
then we're
change it.
good. Then yeah, I'll add maybe a week to give it
Yeah,
3
go for
weeks,
it.
and then yeah, okay, then my squid will be done on time.
Was that like a long rest and you can switch it out?
Yeah, so like one day.
Yeah. So we have the food stores, and then he can create food and water. So
Dude, imagine a week of just floating through space. Just an extra 2 weeks. Sorry.
Alright. So as you guys are traveling, you notice an astral elven ship engaged with a nautiloid. The nautiloid has its tentacles wrapped around the ship, and you see the astral elven ship get cracked in half and then separated, and people fly out of it.
Damn.
Nice.
So tensions have heated up in the last
Yeah.
month.
Damn.
Alright.
I have create food and water.
Do you want to study that journal a little bit more?
I do.
Alright. Go ahead and make another investigation.
Alright. Guidance. Sick.
You have to come up to me every
I
time
come
you
up
want
to you,
guidance
yeah.
because I'm on. Unless I can
Yeah,
touch
I
the
come.
ship.
I come up to you. Yeah. Oh, roll from a 14 to a 4. You're a bitch.
Use
What, is that investigation?
or perception.
Oh, okay. Perception's just way fucking better for me. That's gonna be 12.
Well, all right. As you're reading the thing, you come across a mention of a daughter that Zillium was trying to find.
Okay.
That's all the information I'll give at that amount.
All right.
All right. So as you're working on the sword, what you're basically ending up doing is melting down the Vorpal sword without ruining the integrity of the weave inside it, and then coating that along the edge of the saber so that it could use that Vorpal property.
Mm-hmm.
So
With the lightning.
yes.
Yeah.
So basically, what this will do, the Vorpal sword, did it have a plus to it?
It was plus 3.
Yeah. So if you want to keep the lightning effect, it's going to be reduced to the +1, but you'll still have the critical thing where if you crit, it will then do the Vorpal thing, but it'll be the 1 plus all the lightning effects and the Vorpal effect.
I will. Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
So I get a charge Vorpal and is so it was a. Let's say it was like a scimitar for slashing, and then would this change my rapier to a saber for slashing because it's got to be a slashing weapon?
Sure.
Okay. Charge Vorpal
Saber. Because the weapon will be able to do slashing and piercing damage.
Okay.
Because it'll have a point and an edge.
Okay. Can you bring this to me?
That's
The
what
day
I'm
my
building.
daughter's wedding.
Well,
He's working. He's still working on
Still
it.
He's still
building.
working on it. Okay.
He will when it gets done.
All right. So
It's done when it's done.
Yeah. So this,
my daughter's wedding.
yeah. This stays +1 then.
All right. Damn, some really good introspective scenes I want to do, but characters aren't here. It's alright.
might not be here for a long time.
I fucking know.
Yeah, he won't be here for a while.
I want to know how to run it with Zato.
Orin dies. The end.
Oof.
Which one?
Also red. Fuck that guy.
Fuck, dude. Alright. So, me thinking, alright. I have an idea. You wanna play something out with me? How is Zato feeling for the first time not having Orin with him? It's the first time.
It's definitely a weird feeling, but he hasn't really given too much thought about it yet.
As the weeks wear on, perhaps.
Yeah.
Alright.
He doesn't like this fucking red guy, though.
Hell yeah, brother.
Jock would like to talk to Zato.
Sure.
All right.
Like
So,
now?
yeah.
Okay.
Where are you hanging out?
I'm just on the just looking out in
Okay.
space.
I'm gonna pass the. Are you working on this thing full time or is it?
I'm full time.
Okay.
Are you and Red not flipping out?
I'll
No.
flip out with Red and I'll give him a little trust the pilot because he can do magic, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you can pilot. All right, so Red will fly. I'll seek you out. Where are you?
On what deck is this?
The
Oh, you're on deck. Okay, so you're
Not
actually
the
on
poop
deck.
deck.
That's the boob deck.
The boob deck.
I didn't know if you
The
were
nipple
like
deck.
underneath or on
Tit
top. Okay.
deck.
Yeah,
Alright,
I'm
so I'm
just
gonna-
on the staircase right there.
Jock's gonna come up and like lean against a balcony next to you. Zato, I was always wondering something.
Hmm.
So Eddie's been with you your whole life, right?
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, and stop me if I'm being impolite here, but who keeps who on a leash? You or Eddie?
Well, shut up.
Shut
That's a
up.
good question. It depends on who you ask.
Sure.
I feel pretty in control,
Right.
but
Well, I know that you're mostly in control. What I'm wondering is like who's the scarier one?
me,
You?
Zato, easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And another thing that I was always wondering was if he's been always there,
Mm-hmm.
is it like both of yours body or is it your body or is it his body? I mean, I've always heard him from you kind of say you don't really like him there, but I mean, like,
We're talking about Eddie?
Yeah.
In your head, Eddie will go, it is ours.
You're creating tension. I don't know if you're trying to create tension, but it is annoying
yeah.
what's going on right now.
Okay.
So, but it's definitely more of like I guess a shared space after a while, but because I allow it to be a shared space.
I got you.
I start swatting at like my head, like trying to shut him the fuck up.
Would you ever want to like completely get rid of him, or do you? I mean, would you think that would be right?
If there's a fucking way, if there was a way to do that, sure. Yeah.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Eddie does not like that.
This isn't news to Eddie though.
No, but he does not like hearing it.
Zato punches himself.
He's fight clubbing himself right here on the deck.
He's been useful, and he's gotten me out of binds,
Mhm.
and so I respect the situation to that extent. But there's certain things that my life would have gone way differently if it was not for him, and vice versa though. So it's like a double-edged sword.
Sure.
Because like I don't really have like my family was sacrificed for him. From what I've
Really?
told, from what I've learned, yeah.
Holy fucking shit. That's
Yeah.
So he was put in you? That's what I was wondering.
He's been there as long as can remember.
But and
I don't know.
again. So
From
you
what-
lost your family and you got Eddie.
From what I was raised, and from how I was raised, according to the Thorns, it's been there forever. And I've known nothing else.
That sounds very tough.
Yeah. But we make it work. And he sips.
Well, I'm sorry if I brought up some painful shit.
No, it's cool. Is this guy going to be fucking hanging around us for the rest of this time, or what?
Right?
Yeah.
I guess.
Not Barry.
No, not that Barry. I like Barry.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I don't know where my brother is, but I guess he went with them.
Yeah, I think I don't know. Maybe he's gonna go take care of old Zavik by himself.
We'll see.
Yeah.
As you guys continue to fly, I'm gonna say a week has passed. Roll perception checks.
Your sword's finished.
Is this? Oh,
Wait,
thank you.
wait, not quite.
That'd be
Is
3
that-
weeks.
I only had passed like
that
a
2
day
weeks?
or two, and then I'm passing a week.
I thought you did 2 weeks.
There's
Yup.
three days out of which
3 days out of Witchlight, and then you did a day and a day for 2 more perception checks, and then now I'm passing a week. So you
almost 2 weeks.
somebody said a
Okay.
week, but I never said that a week went
okay.
by.
Okay. Missed that.
16 for my
What's that?
perception.
Also 16.
Look at that, dude.
We're so in sync.
We are, dude.
20 for perception.
Two brothers.
Press
21.
Finishing each other's.
sandwiches. That's what I was gonna say.
21 for perception. Apologize for the sword.
It's quite all right. I'm only gonna kill you now. Alright. Oh no. So did everybody make above a 10?
Yes.
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 You are flying along, you see a great tentacled beast floating. When I say great, it is many miles long.
Oh my god.
Many eyes where they definitely shouldn't be, and the tentacles end in spiked pads with a giant gaping maw. As you look upon it, this thing is, each of the tentacles is roughly 100 foot long.
Man the ballistas!
Run!
Hold on. Who made above a 20 for perception?
No.
I did.
You
I
did.
did 21.
Excellent. You get to roll me a. Hang on. Sorry.
Here, just keep it down.
A D100.
Okay.
50.
A 50. By the grace of any god available, it is asleep.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Tiny, good roll. Good roll.
50 or above was asleep.
Oh, God.
Below it was awake.
Nice. Tiny.
All right. Who wants to roll me an Arcana check to learn about this monster?
I do.
You should probably give yourself guidance.
You definitely should
And
give
I'll
yourself
give
guidance.
myself guidance. 15.
15. Part of your memory comes back to you, and you remember having seen one of these only once before. Cosmic horrors are colossal, malevolent entities that slip the bonds of the far realm and find themselves adrift in the astral sea. Drawn to the light of distant stars, these creatures invade wild space systems and lay waste to worlds. After feeding on the minds and bodies of a world's inhabitants until it is sated, it then returns to the void, where it falls into a deep sleep, drifting aimlessly until hunger or some other stimulus awakens it. These are some of the most powerful creatures ever spawned in the far realms. No two have the same appearance, but they have certain qualities in common, such as large tentacles, impossible amounts of eyes, and less recognizable organs and appendages.
You repeat all that.
Tink. Alright, boys. As I'm working on the sword, I've noticed we've come across the most dangerous, treacherous beings we could ever come across.
The hentai monster?
The
A
hentai
woman.
monster. The hentai monster.
It does have a move called Crushing Tentacle.
And we're not gonna.
Red, turn the ship around now.
We're not
Fucking
gonna,
move!
Lash me to the main pass, boys.
we're not gonna fuck with this for sure. As strong as we are, we can't beat this. There is no way.
There was
Tink.
no way.
There's the
As you fly away
the
from
fire
it,
from the forge.
the thing's form shifts subtly and then returns to sleep.
Did you do the whole story?
Oh boy, go.
By the
bad
way,
boys.
I rolled that on the random encounter before seeing its stat block, and then I looked and was like, oh, challenge rating 18!
We could
Thank God I was asleep.
There was no
Thank
way.
God!
Down a man, we can definitely take it.
Yeah.
I don't even think half of y'all can hit it. That's like a Tarrasque, man.
Jesus.
Woo!
Onward.
Okay.
We fly.
We continue through space.
All right.
Now it's been 3 weeks.
My God, they learned to run.
Yeah.
This has now been 2 weeks. Give me another perception check.
Nat 20.
A natural 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
14.
14?
23.
23. You guys notice a ship approaching. It is not an Astral Elven Navy ship. What did you get total?
14.
Still saw it, thank God. This is that ship of the genie you met earlier. It is seeking you out. It's clearly raised a flag of parlay.
Okay, so then raise ours. Hey, you guys remember that genie ship?
Yes.
Yes.
Say what's up.
So what's up?
So it's up.
Tight.
Alright.
Tink. Tink.
You know, it's like
Hey, Barry,
you gotta
what
work
are
on it for like 4 hours a day. It's not like
I'm
you're-
fucking tinking
Just
away, dude.
non-stop,
I'm
just
tinking
this,
away,
this man
dude.
has not slept
Just
in 2
sweatshop
weeks.
it.
Just-
If he role plays
power wielding it.
like 16-hour work days, does that speed the time up?
Yes. Actually.
You've clearly never played Power.
I was about to say he's on that Power World ship.
He's on that Power World
I've got my
Working
foot
at
pedal. I got my
sweatshop.
foot pedal on lock,
He's
and I'm
walking
tinking
around
away.
with the
Yeah.
stick poking him to keep
I got
it
my
warm.
He's
foot
doing the
pedal on
RuneScape
lock.
where he's just mining and smithing for
Yeah.
like
You know
a
what?
week in real
Honestly,
time.
if you've been doing nothing but working
I've
for
been
straight
doing
up 2
nothing
weeks,
but that.
yeah, it's
Fucking
done.
tinking
Go
away.
ahead, have it.
All right,
Yay.
sick.
Let's get
sick,
you out of
sick,
the
sick,
bag.
sick.
Thank you.
All right,
cool.
But as you
Cool.
guys dock with the other plane, you see the genie. Give me insight checks.
I failed.
You are
Also
fine.
failed.
Fails. What did
Insight.
you get?
A 2.
You got a flat 15.
15, alright.
Oh, nice. 19.
Okay, 15 and 19. The genie's arms are crossed, and he looks pissed.
Oh.
He floats onto your ship. He looks directly at Jacques and says, I will give you but one chance to explain to me the tales I have heard of your exploits. Why have you committed treacherous murder when invited into my home?
At your home?
No. When you have been invited into hospitality from me showing goodwill, you have gone on to create chaos and mayhem?
Real
Everybody
quick.
Barry 5 really wants to say something right now.
Real quick. I think what you've heard has been misconstrued. Is because we have not created the chaos. We have only mannered what is manifested in front of us.
Only manner?
Yeah.
Zato's just eating an apple.
You want to try that sentence again, bud?
Yeah.
He's been working really fucking hard
Mannered.
on this really cool.
What did you read there?
we have only created hostility that has been created towards us.
Hold on,
We
let me
haven't-
walk
we
that back.
we haven't acted out towards anyone. And that is what we promised you.
Alright. Well, you didn't promise him anything, but...
I'm gonna explain everything from our
Where you
perspective,
go back to your workbench.
and I'm sure a man
The metal fumes.
of your caliber can assume the truth whether or not. And I'm going to. We met him after the astral elves the first time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna just give him a fucking play-by-play Zato fashion of
Mhm.
every single thing that has happened. I'm
Oh, you're just fully laying everything on the table.
yeah, absolutely.
It's down to visiting pirates and
Yo, what the
everything.
fuck that was? That's what I was getting at.
I know what you were getting at, but holy shit, did you not say it?
Yeah.
I did
You
not
took a
say
wrong
it.
turn,
I
son.
was
What have I
fucking
told you
out.
about talking
Feeding him.
directly?
I was
Also, like
feeding him
we've only
information.
given hostilities that have been met. That sounds like we only nuked the fucking planet because they were hostile to us.
I was just feeding him information one bit at a time.
Terrible. Alright. Yeah, already
You're a little tired, but
Yeah. Also, I mean, the guy knows that we were Red Corsairs, or at least I hope
no,
so.
he did not know that. But
You
that's
know
okay.
what we were in uniform?
You wore the cloak at the time, but you also had on the disguise cloak. Remember?
I said at the beginning that I always
Oh,
fly Red
Always fly
Corsairs.
colors.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you always
Yeah,
fly the
yeah.
colors, but he wouldn't particularly know because again
Sure.
he travels from other planes,
Yeah,
so he's
I
not
get
super well versed in wild space.
Okay. Also, Jock's got a different view of piracy
Than most
than
people.
most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
Uh,
you explained from the beginning. Go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage from Barry.
Okay. You did good, kid.
I fucking tried.
You tried so hard, so I'm giving
Yeah.
credit where credit is due.
You really tried. Do you ever think that you'd be as much as you think that you thought that you was?
Did you ever have a
Did you ever
dream
dream
where
that-
if you could, and then if you were, and then we can't?
Is 23 for persuasion.
23. All right.
Nice.
With 20.
help.
Well,
I
the
appreciate you speaking
23.
up.
Oh, you have disadvantage on persuasion because you're fucked up.
Fuck it, we're good.
So just
23.
whenever-
Okay, straight roll. I'm gonna take rid of this 5. Look at that, dude. I rolled a 13 for 23.
There we go. So the 23.
Good call, though. I completely spaced that.
I forgot about that. I realize now he's looking at what he once knew as like your
Fucked up
original
people.
forms, and then 3 of you are just fucking disfigured. And he's like, "What the fuck happened to you?"
Slash marks across my face and shit.
All right. So the genie
I got a
listens.
sick battle scar.
Yeah. The genie listens, and he says, "So you place the blame on who?"
Well, I don't know, because my buddy Sprinkle over here thinks that maybe that the demon is whispering in their ear, but I mean, they made that bomb well before we picked that card up, so they were intending to do something with that bomb, and they've always had their problems with the other people, so I don't know. I think that we just happened to be an easy scapegoat that came along at the perfect time for them to throw it at us.
for the astral elves?
For the Astral Elves.
He looks you all over, and then he says, "So say I accept this explanation.
Sure.
Does that mean the Astral Elves intend on war? And do you have any further evidence that I may take back to the plane of air, as we have been requested to levy them assistance?"
Do we have evidence? Didn't Orin like scoop a notebook or something?
What's his name's notebook we have?
We have zilliums, but that's
Yeah,
not
that's not gonna.
that's not particularly evidence against the Astral Elves other than the rambling of a pirate.
Mhm.
I don't know. Can you read our thoughts? See what we saw?
Hang on.
Because we came up on that planet after it was blown up.
That is legitimately something he might be able to do. That's why
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute.
I don't think that's something we have though.
Evidence? No.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's just the only evidence that we've gotten is from our first person perspectives as we were doing this shit. Orin
Alright.
has the contracts in his brain. That's another thing.
I am going to cast Wish.
Oh.
And I
Oh,
wish
shit.
I knew if you were telling the truth.
There you go.
And I do. All
Are
right.
we telling the truth?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he is able to then know everything you have ever known. So he now knows everything about you. And he goes, "While this is not true evidence, as it is now only my word, I believe you. And you still are welcome to refuge in my home should you need it.
Thank you.
Thank
But I cannot guarantee that my people will not start a war or assist in one. I will do my best to delay them."
I would, because if they blew up their whole planet just to start a war, just to grab power, and you guys happen to be in on that, I mean, history is written by the victors, but I don't think that much people are going to be tolerating this in wild space, and we've already seen actions of that, which I'm sure you've known. So who knows how the tides are going to turn, and I don't want, I mean, even though I'm not very related to them, but our people to be lumped in with the same people that blow up planets of innocence just to push their political power grabs.
I am a Grand Pasha, and while I can only exude so much power over the councils and other lords, I shall put in my words, knowing what I know now, to delay any action, for an outright refusal to help would be seen as insulting and perhaps even an aggressive act. But a request for more information or perhaps a simple hesitation may not be seen as terribly rude on the negotiating table. I can only offer slight help to you, and my wishes are of course limited, as you may know.
Well,
Okay.
does anybody have anything they want to ask him before I do? For anything? Well, if you are lending a helping hand, there's two things. One, we're kind of out of our depths as far as what to deal with about making truth come to light with the Astral Elf, so any assistance in any way, even advice on where to start, would be appreciated. And the other one is that was not the only bomb that blew up planets, and we're tracking down the other one so something does not befall another planet. And if you could have us have help finding Zillion Tentacles, the notorious pirate captain, that would also be appreciated.
Alright. He is going to cast Detect Evil and Good, and he's going to basically figure out something. As he detects it, he is looking for Celestials, Elementals, Fiend, Fey, Influence. And you start glowing bright fucking red. And he goes, that card I have heard the drawing of. Did you know he is casting Scry on you?
No.
You might want to do something about that.
Thank you. I don't know what to do about that. And I don't know if you can fix that. I'll give you this cool helmet if you can fix that.
He goes, other than casting non-detection, you're gonna have to figure that one out yourself.
Alright, then I keep that.
We'll have to look at D&D 1 wiki for a magic item.
Something that blocks scrying. But also, as soon as he said that, fucking closed. Like, whoa! That's like somebody looking back through the curtain kind of deal.
The demon puts his dick away and closes his eye and clears his search history.
Alt F4! Alt F4! Oh, God. But yeah, so the genie reveals to you that the demon has consistently been doing that to find out stuff about y'all and your plans, and then leaking them to the astral elves or your enemies at large.
Oh.
That is why when he did the fucking Liam's tiny hut to try and shut me up, I was like,
Remember that? Are you okay over there, dude?
No, I'm tired.
all right,
Sorry,
boys.
Looks like you're driving.
Yeah.
How you guys feel about calling it about 30 minutes early?
I would like to
Get to
ask
the
if ask if his shop is open again. Because I'd like to buy health potions.
He says, I will provide them at half cost
Oh wow.
for people I know to be trying to save worlds. And he pulls out an entire crate of clinking glass bottles.
Nice.
And he says, how much do you need?
I have a fucking.
Yeah, a regular one is 50, so these are 25
Yeah.
each. I'll buy 4.
Okay. 4
What are we buying right now?
health potions. How many you want?
We have $2,000.
4.
You want 4? 4 regular or 4 like greater? What are we looking at, man?
We have $2,000.
So you have a superior in your stock. I don't
I
know.
have the
how
Big
many
Daddy Mac.
All right, so
Maybe I don't need any actually.
You definitely should take some extras.
yeah, absolutely,
I should
dude.
take some.
They
I'll take
they
4.
pop up every single
How
time.
much
you
are the
play.
regulars?
The regulars, that would be 100 gold if you want 4 regular ones.
I'll take that.
I want to state, now is your chance to stock up. So if you're going to be a big spender, now's a good idea.
Yeah, fuck it, dude. I'm gonna take.
How much gold do I have? I probably have like a lot. Hang on.
I want 2.
All right.
To what? Regular?
healing.
Okay.
Oh, I'm spending
50 gold.
300 gold.
Yeah.
I'm getting 12 regular health potions. I mean, how much is the bigger one? The one
Well,
up from
I'm spending 3, and this is what I'm doing. I'm getting 4 regular, 2 great, and then 1 superior.
Do that
We
same
have
thing.
2,300.
Mark them down.
Wait, what's the next step?
4 reg.
You have
Supreme,
2,300.
which would be.
Said
10.
4 regular, 2 greater, and then 1 supreme.
That's 500, so it'd be
Yes.
250 from this guy though. It's 250.
I can't afford that.
250 gold. You guys did just find treasure.
We did just find treasure.
Yeah, we just found 2,000 gold. Or whatever.
Oh, by the way, we give the gens to.
And how much was that?
Lieutenant-
You said 3. That was 300 gold.
Yeah, 300 gold.
There was treasure, so you definitely can't afford that.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
If you take it apart, just keep track of how much y'all just spent and then subtract it out of the gold.
Yeah, we got
Yeah, I spent.
Because
50.
what? If the 4 of y'all
So you
spend,
have 2,300
Yeah, I have
left.
2,300.
I spent 50.
and then
you
you
have
spend
23
another
left.
what, 750 between the
Yeah.
3 of you, so there's still a lot of gold left.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get a potion of supreme healing as well.
Does he have any magic items that might possibly be like something that blocks scrying?
Unfortunately, if were he to have such a thing, he would keep it for himself, as he has his own enemies.
Yeah. Yeah. I got 7 health
Damn,
potions
Joe.
for that.
Yeah, I was saying, I'm fucking beat too, bro.
Remember what I said? If you guys don't have a cleric, I'm gonna give y'all opportunities.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
We're losing our clerics. I mean, it's 7's good, right? That's
That
a
should
shit
be-
ton of fucking yeah.
After a fight, you just and you're good, you know. Or in the middle of a fight, you take one and
Yeah.
fucking chuck it at a friend.
Yeah. Alright,
Also, we have
advantage.
Loquacious.
Loquacious and Ironsides, yeah. There.
Yeah.
Loquacious will do healing naturally on the ship. You never have to worry about that. But
Yeah. Well, asshole. Also, can Loquacious do anything about our injuries? Or
He
is
can
that-
perform surgery if you'd like.
That sounds scary. Anyhow,
I mean,
maybe for you, we're gonna get a freebie here.
Let me see if the genie does not have any sort of healing magic like that.
Okay.
Do you want to go under the knife with Loquacious?
Yeah.
All
sure.
right. One moment. All right. Loquacious. Let's get his stats real quick. Okay. Can I have a little guidance?
Yes.
Thank you. There we go. All right. That's going to be an 18 to put you under surgery. He is able to. You still have that really nasty scar, but it is no longer like viciously deformed. So now it's just a cool scar.
Nice.
Cool.
And so that'll repair that for you.
Just do anything with my nanowire, the grow.
Well, now that you've finished the sword,
Yeah.
do you want to talk to Barry too about replicating that?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. That's going to be another Arcana check to fabricate one and then add it onto yourself.
You should give yourself guidance.
I'm gonna give myself guidance.
Smart.
Uh, 14.
With a 14, it will take another week to get that done. So it'll be done when you get to the cache. So I'm gonna go ahead and start calling it the session. So I'm gonna do a little bit of fast forwarding.
Okay.
You guys travel the rest of the way after bidding the genie goodbye and buying as many potions as you guys did. You make it to the cache. Inside the cache, there is weapons, ammunition, and a shit ton of food, enough for y'all to stock up for at least 3 months.
Nice.
So you have 3 months worth of food that you onboard, and you leave a little card for the the steel fangs. Yeah, you leave a little card for the steel fangs, like thanks. You guys fuck off, and you get the monofilament wire. This allows you to, when you do a grapple, spend an extra bonus action on the next turn to restrain your opponent. You can also choke someone out with it the same way that
It's
he
like
does.
piano wire.
Yeah. It's
Hitman
a
shit?
D4 damage when you do the choking, but as soon as you hit somebody with it, they begin asphyxiating, and each turn they have to try to escape, or I know I have the suffocation.
So he could like attack, grapple as an action, bonus action, restrain. Nice.
If you
For
do
a plus C4.
was it
For
the
a
D
plus
the
D4.
D4 is if you use it as an attack.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And also, when they're restrained, they have disadvantage on attacks, and you have advantage on. Everybody's got advantage on attacks.
Yes. So now you can restrain people as a bonus action after you have someone grapple.
Okay.
So it's either you use your bonus action to grapple them one turn, and the next turn you restrain them, or you give up an attack to grapple and then use your bonus action to restrain.
But if I use my bonus action to restrain, I get a plus D4 damage.
No, the D4 damage is if you attack with the monofilament wire, and
Gotcha.
then that counts as the thing where
As
it
the
chokes
attack.
them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since
Okay.
we're not going to
So I can
You can
bonus action restrain.
bonus action restrain
Okay.
after you have someone grapple.
Okay.
I would write that part down.
Got
That's
it.
the most important part.
Got it. Got it.
If it pleases the court.
If it pleases the court, let's say there were extra mercenaries at that place, would that be an appropriate time to put in our thing going missing? Or do you want to wait till we're like...
I'm gonna wait until y'all put down somewhere.
Okay,
Like
Okay.
I
when,
didn't know if
when
that
we're
was like...
actually like y'all have settled down. Like if you go back to the dwarf place, or that would
Sure.
be like an immediate thing.
I
That's
gotcha.
you.
Okay.
That might be a couple sessions
Okay.
before
Okay.
we do that
Yeah.
and make it canon.
I got you. And did he give me any information about tracking Zillion? Was he able to like...
He
Genie
said
that?
evil and good, but unfortunately Zillium is not around. Zillium. The only advice he could give you is, seeing as you have killed his crew, it's more than likely he'll find you.
Okay.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. This is where I'm going to call it for tonight. If you enjoyed, please find us on YouTube. Same name, youtube.com/attackroll. Thank you so much and have a wonderful night.